Welcome everybody. Today we're going to learn how to use our Collaborate classroom so that we can allow guests into the class and also find out how to save our courses so that we can download and also upload it in our websites. The first thing I'm going to do is go into the course that I'm teaching in, and once I'm in the course I will be able to create the session that I want to teach. Now there are many ways of finding your Collaborate Ultra. In this course we called it Jumanji Ultra so the students can find it. But what you can do also is go to your course management, and inside the course tools, if you click on the arrow there, you scroll down, you can find Blackboard Collaborate Ultra. Click on that. It will take you to the Blackboard Collaborate site. Once I'm inside the Blackboard Collaborate, I create a session. So here's the session I created earlier. I called it Engineering 309. I'm going to recreate that class again. So I click on Create Session, and here I'll type Engineering 309. And in the event details, I'm going to select guest access. So what happens here is, what do you want your guests to play, the role that you want your guests to play as. You click on this drop down arrow here and you can select whether you want them to be participants, presenters, or moderators. And what happens is, once the class is created, you can copy the link which will be provided so you can share it with your guests. So this will be there will be a link after you finish creating the course. You select the date and the time that you want to start your session to begin and to end. If it's an open session, you can click on that. If you wanted to repeat every other day, when you click on this option, you can see how often you want to repeat your session. And you can describe your class by saying, for example, this is an engineering course for structural engineers, for example. I don't know much about engineering, but this is an example. And then before I click on create, I'm going to also click on the session itself. So this is very important if you want to download the session. So I'm at the session settings here. I want to click on this so that it will record my session and allow me to download it after I finish. I'm also going to anonymize the chat session so that my students' names and their ID numbers do not show. And you can also click on these options if you think it's important. For example, if you want your students to share videos and other materials with you and the other students. So you can check these or uncheck them if you like. Another thing is the attendance reporting. You can select that and click on this to share this with the learning management system. So we have an attendance system, and if students come in 5 minutes late, they're late. If they come in 20 minutes after the lesson has started, they're absent. And you can also extend this so that they have to stay for at least 80% of the period. So if they stay for less than that, they will be marked absent. And obviously the more they stay, the better it is for them. Once I'm done, I will create the session. So if I click on create, it's telling me that it's been created. Now I can also save it. So I want to save the session also. So now the session has been saved. And then I will click on the X. What happens is, if I want to go into the class, I click on this and there will be a link here. There it is. So it doesn't allow me to just click in there. I have to press Ctrl C to copy the link. And now what I'll do is I'll copy and paste my link in here so that I can go into the classroom. So the students can now access my classroom without actually being members of the university. So here I can just type my name. So I type my guest name here and I join the session. So yeah, I'll just type my name. join the session. And then here it will give me the orientation of, setting up my voice and video tools. And here we are. We have a session created for us. Now, back to the actual session. Once I finish my session and it's saved, what I'll do is I'll come back to my Collaborate class. So imagine this was my engineering class. When I click on it, it shows me, for example, here I've got a guest name because I allowed the guest to come into my classroom. Now, imagine this was the class that I taught, and I want to actually copy the things that I've done. You can click on the menu there, go to recordings, and filter by range. So let's go back to what I did earlier, starting in March, for example. And I have all the recordings and the sessions that I've done, including my other colleagues who've done this also. And if I want to download this, I click on the icon with the little show button, download. And once I download that, then I can upload it wherever I want. So if I click on download, it will download this session for me wherever it is I want. And this is how you create your section online. But once it's downloaded, you can upload it to wherever it is you want. Thank you very much for watching.